Hey everybody, Cosmo here. I just realized it's been 10 months now since I got my Ultimaker 2 3D printer. I'm still loving that thing, and I thought I'd take a minute to show you what I've done with it actually so far. Because people are always asking me, what do you make with your 3D printer? Besides guns. Ha ha ha. But turns out that's actually true now. Of course, the main thing being this copter that I first built. That thing was probably one of the biggest undertakings I've ever done in my life, and it took a long time, but now it's cool and it's hanging on the wall. So let me go show you what else I've done. So of course there's these 3D printed Ped Shelves that I made, which there's a video on these, which doesn't quite go all the way around my room yet, but I'm working on it still. It's a work in progress. So here's the Ultimaker 2. It's been a great machine since I've had it for the last 10 months. I've only had one real issue with it, and that is the X-axis stepper motor froze up on me. It was covered under warranty, and they sent me another one. But while I was waiting for the replacement, I actually took it apart and put some oil in it and managed to unseize the motor, so it's actually been working just fine since. Alright, so that's not the only 3D printed quadcopter I've made so far. The second one I made is this. It's the MHQ2 from Hovership. It's still got a broken propeller from the last time I plowed it into the ground, but this thing's pretty sweet. It's nice and small. Now the third one I made is this. Crossfire 2 by Mikey B, which is on Thingiverse. I love this thing. This thing's lots of fun. It's easy to print, easy to build. It's got lots of room for electronics and things, and it flies really nice. So build you one of these. This guy's a ball-jointed frog, held together by elastic, printed in ABS. He's got a purple girlfriend around here somewhere, but I haven't seen her lately. Does she leave, man? What's the deal? So out in the garage, this is the first thing I actually designed. I created these before I actually had the 3D printer, and these are reloading dies for making ammo. So I made a shelf for each caliber that attaches to a pegboard, which is pretty cool. So we got this china cabinet from a thrift store, which was missing some shelf pegs. And they're not normal shelf pegs. They have two posts on each one. They hold up these glass shelves. So I modeled them. Modeled and printed them myself. And yeah, it's still holding. So that's made with nylon. This Groot head was supposed to be our Christmas tree topper this year, but I just realized that we forgot to put it on there. We were going to paint it to make it look all realistic, but this is one of the biggest things I ever printed. It took like a day and a half. In addition to the shelves, I actually made these Pez dispensers. The heads of them are 3D printed, and those are of course Minecraft. So I also made this, the bolt lower, the AR-15 receiver, made out of flat pieces of plastic basically, and a bunch of little screws, and this 3D printed stock. This thing's pretty awesome. You might have seen it if you watched my previous video. And of course there's this. The Seahawks lower, I took it apart, but I'm going to put it back together because I got some more parts now. So then there's this one, which is the newer version of that same lower that I just showed you. Decided that this needed to be Hello Kitty since it was pink. And it says goodbye on the grip, and it's got a zombie kitty painted on there. This thing's going to be pretty cool, I think. No, this isn't cool at all. I'm just kidding. I don't know why I did this. I just did it just to mess with you. So hopefully it worked. But here it is, pink AR-15 lower, printed in ABS. This is the Wash Bear 22LR Revolver by Patrick V. I'm going to be doing an entire video on this later, but it is a 3D printed gun that shoots 22 LR, so that should be pretty exciting, and hopefully that doesn't blow up in my face. This is a holder for the GoPro for diving, and I made this right before I went to Maui, and it survived the trip there, only to break while I was standing on the beach, about to get in the water, which was unfortunate, but I'll fix it. Who knows if I'll ever jump in the ocean again, but if I do, I'll probably have this with me because I can't do anything without a camera. So, can't forget Link's Master Sword that I made for my son for Halloween. This thing turned out awesome, and I just found it in a bucket in his bedroom, so I'm thinking I might have to steal it back, and he probably won't even notice. So as you can see here, I've got a bit of a filament problem, and that is I have tons of it. Like, just way too much, and it needs to go somewhere. So, I found these headphone hooks on Thingiverse, and I've been printing them out lately. I'm going to hang these spools on the wall behind my door, so they'll be invisible, which will be awesome. I've also made a whole bunch of little statues like this that are people that were 3D scanned with my Kinect sensor. This one's printed in labrake filament, so it looks like stone. This is a gift for someone. Hopefully they don't see this video. But I've made a whole lot of these for other people as gifts, and different shapes, sizes, and colors, so it's pretty cool. People like these. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and most importantly, 3D print all the things!